Hey guys, I just wanted to say really quick that this story stinks. It stinks to the high heavens. Cops have been taking a lot of flack lately for obvious reasons. They've been earning the hate like never before. And whenever that happens, I'm always watching the news for that something that is either a self-fulfilling prophecy, meaning it's actually happening and it's brought about by their disgusting conduct and their horrifically criminal behavior of just murdering citizens on a daily basis as if it's hunting season or as if it's the purge. 85-year-old grandmother with dementia holding a knife in her hand. You could drop kick her and probably kill her just by kicking her. There's no way she's going to be able to meaningfully stab at you with that knife. No way. If you're in a corner and you're naked and you have all of uh, your vulnerable organs exposed, and she gives it her all, she might be able to break the skin. She could cause some damage. But standing in a hallway, a frail, tiny 85-year-old woman with dementia holding a knife, just holding it in her hand, uh, a taser might have killed her. This cop, the whole family leaves the house. They're all in the house with her. I didn't mean to go off on this tangent, but here we are. The whole family's in there with her. They each leave the house one by one, slowly walking right past her. As soon as they clear out, cop comes around the corner, says drop the knife once. Of course, she has dementia. She doesn't. She probably thinks that he's Ellen Alda from MASH, or Tony Bennett come to sing her a serenade, and he just opens up. He shoots her like 26 times, and just kills her right there in her own house in the living room, right with the family right around the corner. No effort whatsoever to use any other tactics. Just drop the knife. Boom, 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 boom. So anyway, I digress. Cops have been earning the hate on the daily, and so when something like this happens to a police station, for those of you that don't know, Department of Public Safety is a police station. It's where they issue driver's license, but it's full of cops all the time, and it's where public servants behave the worst. They treat you like absolute trash at the DMV, especially in Texas. I'm talking about trash. They treat you like garbage when you go in there. Total garbage. Okay, so they're saying it's likely a criminal act. For those of you who are new to the world, this is a really good way of figuring out if something's a lie or a cover up or maybe like what they call a false flag, or just completely fake. I don't know. I'm not claiming any of those things. I'm just saying these are some clues. That's all. When they say stuff like this, first they say they believe that it's a criminal act. Well, was it or was it not? Then they say they made an arrest. They announced it on X for some reason. But then they said there's multiple injuries, but they don't provide any details on what led to the crash or about the injuries. It says right here, there is no further threat to the community. You can't say that. You can't prove a negative supposition. I learned that a long time ago, and it sounded so cool and scientific. I've been saying it as many times as I can in as many situations as possible. So here we are again. It fits. They can't say there's no further threat to the community. They can say we don't believe there's any further threat. Whenever you hear cops say, they show up at a scene and they're like, oh, he committed suicide. They don't know that. They're not the medical examiner. They need to figure out exactly what killed this person. Cop showed up to a scene. Oh, the man died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. As a police officer, you can't say that. You don't know exactly what happened. You know it looks like that. When they say that like that, definitely something's going on. They're involved. They're covering something up. They've been told to shut up. They're pushing a narrative. Anyway, there's no further threat to the community. We don't know that unless they've interviewed and thoroughly vetted, as if people don't lie, each and every person that may have been involved with this. Every person he spoke to, all of his friends and contacts, all of his family members, any groups he may have belonged to. If it was a criminal act, was he coerced into doing it by some terrorist organization? How do they know there's no further threat to the community? They can't say that unless they know everything. They have to be omniscient to be able to say that. That's what tells you that's BS. And then down here, they're very, very shady about the injuries. Are these people in the witness protection program that got injured? Why can't we know who they are, what their injuries are? What are the extent of the injuries? How many? Um, a large gap is seen in the building. Drivers steer clear of the area so investigators and medical personnel could respond. We don't want anybody there because someone may bust out a camera and start recording. This place is 70 miles northwest of Houston. The fire department declined to provide details about the injuries. Now, when does that happen? Haven't you seen interviews where they're like, "Yeah, we had multiple fatalities. There were 3 people that were deceased upon arrival, and we've transported 1 female with serious injuries, a broken hip." They always do that. Now they're being all of a sudden tight-lipped, not saying a word. Fire department declined to provide details about the injuries, and they're reaching out to the Department of Public Safety for more information. Guys, this stinks to the high heavens. I'm not buying it. Something's up. You can see the picture of what happened there, but I'm just saying something's super fishy about this. I think they're trying to garner sympathy for the police. That's my theory. I could be wrong. God help those who got injured. I don't want to pull an Alex Jones here. My point is just simply, something just doesn't seem right about it.